what's up, y'all? It's the A&R show. You got Slim Rita here.
And Just Anwar.
And we are about to get into the next installment on the URL app. It's the URL app, correct? It's the app, correct?
So make sure you got the app.
Right, make sure you got the app, because it's going down. We got 6 thorough, out of this world battles for one card. We got a lot of pens meshed together, all in the soup pot, bringing us some fire material. We have Sterilized 2.
Rooftop. Elbow to guard. We know who's shooting this. We know where it's at. LA. My goodness. Before we get into these battles though, y'all know what the vibes. Make sure you like the video, share the video, hit the comment section, sub to the channel, turn the bell on so you never miss a video, man. We uploading quite regularly, man. Oh my goodness.
It's difficult, isn't it?
When they announced this on the URL app, the trailer, after the first battle, I was like, oh, all right. Then the second battle, I'm like, oh, all right.
Then the third.
Then the third. Then the fourth. Then the fifth. I said, this a whole card.
Whole card.
We got
whole card.
Face
a
to
very
face.
Good card at that. Oh my god. Can we just get straight into it?
Let's get into it. All right.
We
so,
got T-top.
So we gonna do predictions, right?
We can do predictions. I just want to lay out the card.
Oh, all right. You want to give the whole card?
We got T-top versus Mike
I'm insert it right
P.
here too.
We got Gotti versus Chilla Jones. Shout out to Gotti. Congrats on champion of the year.
Back-to-back
Enjoy your celebration. We got Danny Myers versus New Jersey Twork.
Ooh,
JC versus Emerson Kennedy.
That one.
Rum Nitty versus Franchise, and the Saga versus B-Dot. Oh, this card from beginning to end is must-see material. These are must-see battles. These are not guys who slack. None of these guys come slacking. I don't care what y'all got to say about JC and Franchises. Those are the only 2 names that I hear a lot of flack about. Franchise is very good at what he does. I've heard some flack about Franchise via Twitter. He's very good at what he does. And JC, don't get me wrong, he may come
Mr. Consistent.
Yes.
Mr. Consistent.
He may not always be what people want him to be, but he is very consistent and he does his best pen-wise. So every single time he gives us a great pen and great material.
There's a reason that people have been campaigning for him in Lux. There's a reason for that. There's a reason that he is campaigning for Surf. Like, it's not unfounded.
There's a reason why his kill list has the names that it has.
Yeah. If this was on a stage, who's opening up? Like, this card is crazy.
That's the crazy part right there. Like, trying to figure out who would even open up for this, because you can't have, like, who would you? I'm looking at these names and it's like, who would you have opening up? For me, I would probably have JC and Emerson Kennedy open up. Okay. Because that battle right there is going to be very deep. It's going to take a lot, and you're going to need a fresh mind.
I was going to say, if I was doing this in the building,
no hennies to the stage or none of that. You have to be able to break everything down and fully comprehend
This is what we need to smack right now. Like, yo, y'all ready? You ever been to an event? Smack me in the back for a little bit when they let the crowd warm up before it started. You hear him in the back like, yo, y'all ready? Y'all ready? You hear smrrrr,
and he walks out.
Yeah, he come out there like this is that battle. So, all right, let's get into it, man. I mean, how you want to do this? How you want to do these predictions? What order? I'm gonna let you call it.
We can do them in any order. We can do them in order the way they are.
I just want her to call it because I don't want y'all to accuse me of nothing.
We can go left, right, left, right.
Go ahead. So what's the first battle?
T-Top versus Mike P. Who?
Yeah, you probably don't want to talk about this.
I do want to talk about this one. This one here is a tough one to call. Okay. I feel like T-Top is at the top of his game. He has proven himself time and time again. There is no more proving for him to do. You get what I mean? He is that guy. Blue check busy. You know what I'm saying? He's that guy.
CEO busy.
You know, Haymaker busy.
NWX.
You know what I mean? But Mike P has been asking for some
Mr. Caffeine.
for some time now. And before he was Mr. Caffeine, he was popping up. He was main stage, but he was popping up on Champion and speaking his mind. You get what I mean? So,
but when he called names, he didn't say T-Top. But go ahead. How Black said? Go ahead.
However, let me get this straight real quick.
Go ahead.
He got T-Top. What did he ask for? Big names.
Wait, he got T-Top? He got T-Top?
He
to do what?
Names. He's gonna do a lot.
Yeah.
He's going to do a lot. He's going to show T-Top something that he's never faced before.
You know what's funny? I feel like we had this conversation when it was T-Top and Tay-Rock. But we ain't talk about that.
We didn't have this exact conversation.
Oh, all right. But that's what it sounded like.
Go ahead with your prediction.
Wait. No, so who you got?
We know where you're going. We know where you're going.
So who you got?
I've said that this is a very tough call. I do not have a winner as of right now. I feel like...
Dre, you see this?
Like T-Top doesn't have anything to prove.
Mark, are you watching?
And Mike P could possibly knock him off of his game by getting a win. But Mike P also has a lot to prove. So for T-Top, that's something that he's going to be looking out for. Like, yo, this guy has something to prove. He's been asking for, top names. He's been asking for big stage names.
That's a fact.
I'm a big stage name. I'm going to have to come prepared. I can't slack on Mike P just because he's Mike P. So again, it's tough to call because both players, they both have something to...
Black, that's your homie, right, Black? Black, this your homie, right, Black? This what we do because we not in the champion studio. This what we do. We allowing this. Comment section. Roberto.
Listen,
Roberto Williams. We allowing this.
In the studio, I will give a definite.
We allowing it.
I will give a definite prediction in the studio. All right. We not in the studio.
All right. I agree with all your points. I think Mike P. very consistent. He's been asking for bigger plates. We all remember the Danny Myers by the second round. Woo! Yellow hoodie Mike. So take a minute, congratulate him for his caffeine deal. Super dope. If y'all don't know, you can tune in every day, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Gaming with Mike P, playing Call of Duty, super crazy, and he's nice. He's super nice. That said, I think T-Top gonna make sure that he has plenty of time to play Call of Duty. Mike P is one of those guys. He's really good. The last, I would say, big name that he got, when he was looking for, do I say Daylight? Do I say that? You know what I'm saying? All right. I hear y'all. Oh, don't want to talk about Twork. But Twork wasn't Twork when him and Mike P battled. So
it's all these butts and
no, I'm just saying that's the case. Go back to the champion episode.
Yada yada yada.
I'm gonna try to find the clip and insert it right here.
He don't want to discuss none of that.
Anyway, but I'm gonna call a winner though. But anyway, but
of course you're gonna call a winner. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, man. Like T-Top is one of those guys. The angle every time you think well, what is he gonna say to this guy? What is he gonna say to that guy? He comes out there and said, JC was on a crazy, crazy run till he ran into T-Top. And it's like, what is he gonna say to JC? What is he gonna talk about him dancing? No. But yes, but no. Like because he touched on it. We're not gonna say he didn't. I'm not gonna say a lie. But I just think that T-Top, that I hate to say veteranship because I'm not sure if that's a word, but that veteranship. I got T-Top.
Veteran status.
Yeah, I got T-Top 2-1. 2-1 and a fire battle. I don't think there's gonna be a bad battle on this card. Next battle.
Gotti versus Chilla Jones.
Ooh, champion of the year versus former king of the dot. You want me to go first?
Go ahead and go first.
I'm tired of being wrong. I really am. So, salute to the big crip. Geechee, again, congrats. Back-to-back champion of the year, 2018, 2019. I gotta go with Big Crip. Chilla, since he's came back to URL, Twork battle, crazy. Nitty battle, I thought Nitty was gonna wash it. Chilla came in there and arguably won that battle. Like, Chilla, since he been back on URL, he ain't playing. He's condensed the schemes, so he's still scheming, don't get it wrong, but he's condensed them and he's getting to the punch. Like,
a lot quicker.
Chilla's a problem, but Geechee's just, when we were talking about it, we did our Champion of the Year videos. You had Geechee, I had Ill Will. And when we talked about it, I said, I had Ill Will winning, but I felt like Geechee never slacks. Like, Geechee is always, so if you use a 1 to 10 scale, you have guys who, they hit that 10, or maybe even go above it, 11 or 12. And then they'll have some 6, 7 performances. They'll average out to like a 7.5. Geechee is at a 9 or better every time. People talk about the surf battle. Now again, I edged Geechee in that battle, but I know I'm in the minority. Most people have surf. Geechee was phenomenal in that. Even if you have surf winning, I'm not arguing that. He was phenomenal in that battle. O-Red, phenomenal. Rum Nitty, phenomenal. Like, the guy does not take a friggin' bar off. I'm going to go with Geechee Gotti 2-1. Back-to-back champion of the year, defending his title. I believe this will be his first battle since he won his title. So
I am going to go with Geechee Gotti for this one. And the reason being a little bit different from yours. My reasoning is because, don't get me wrong, Chilla Jones is very great at his scheming. His pen is amazing.
That's a fact.
However, I feel like Geechee's bars are more direct and potent. So he can kind of fit a lot more into his rounds.
Okay.
And because it's, again, EFB, every effing bar, it's hitting and it's very potent and it's hitting so much and so often that it's hard to ignore it. So I feel like Geechee is going to win this one just off of that alone. Chilla Jones, again, amazing pen, but sometimes the pen and, you know, making things a lot more complex, it does not work against somebody who's very direct.
You know what's crazy though? I just thought about this, and literally as you were saying it, the fact that it's on the rooftop, you don't, I mean, I'm not gonna say you don't have to be direct, but you can spend that time because there's no crowd that you have to keep captivated, like, you know what I mean, those bars.
Well, and that makes it even better for Geechee because Geechee doesn't need to stop and pause in between bars and get it back and get back into his round. No, his energy can continue to rise during the round or during his rounds, and he can get straight through his material with no problem, and those punches hit back to back to back. So it's like it gives him a little bit of an advantage.
What do you say to the fact that, you know, Chilla battled Nitty, who's EFB, who is the #1 puncher in the game? You would agree, right? Right now. And arguably he beat Nitty, who punches back to back. I would say
that is a little bit of a difference in style as opposed to what Geechee does. So again, I feel like Geechee's style as opposed to what Nitty does. Nitty is very intricate and he's punch heavy. Very punch heavy, but intricate at the same time. So I feel like both of them, him and Chilla Jones, they're both very intricate and very complex in their bars. So it was more of a match that kind of made sense, and it's like, you know, these guys kind of have to see each other, as opposed to this battle where it's like you have somebody who is very intricate as opposed to somebody who's very direct. So two different styles. Both of them I'm pretty sure are going to punch heavy. Chilla, I'm sure he's going to scheme heavy, but I just feel like the more direct, and this is just for me, I like the more direct hits and a lot of punches. I like that a lot more. So all right, so let's get into the next one. You're gonna have fun with this one. We was there on URL prime time when the argument started. You know, we got Danny Myers versus New Jersey.
Bar
Who do you have winning?
No, we're not gonna do that.
We're not discussing this?
We're gonna go some backstory.
We're gonna go some backstory.
Yeah, this battle was booked before. All you Twitter people.
What?
Why he running from Danny? Every time I tweet somebody, Twork, well, he running from Danny Myers.
Wait.
He ducking the Danny Myers.
You mean to tell me this was booked? This was booked. They were supposed to do this already. Why?
So everybody, all of y'all, where y'all at? Where are y'all at? He running from Danny Myers. He's scared of Danny Myers. Where is the energy? Where is somebody get Cass on the phone? Where is the energy? The battle, they got on URL prime time, was it 2 weeks ago, 2 Wednesdays ago? The trash talking got heavy. Danny Myers said some things. Twork wasn't on there. I was watching. I said, oh, y'all know
famous words. Famous words.
I spoke to Twork. I said, right, he need to get on there now. He ain't even, I got on it. Yo, I heard somebody was talking my neck. If y'all didn't see it, well, then you missed it because ain't no replay for caffeine. But that's what happened. Twork called up. They went back and forth. Uncle Smack was there. Beezy was there. Jay Black was there. Had everybody's attention. Tired of the talk. We tired of y'all saying people running. Twork said book it. Danny said book it. And then they booked it. I have New Jersey Twork 2-1. I'm going to put some respect on Danny name. So let me start with my accolades for Danny. He choked versus franchise. Okay?
This is an accolade?
He choked versus Stewie.
Wait.
He messed up his champion of the year run. He got smoked by Dree.
Wait. Is this accolades?
Yeah, that's what we talking about.
I don't think these are accolades.
Twork is NWX. Also my favorite battle rapper. I like Danny. Danny's a cool guy, don't get me wrong, man. Shout out to Danny. Sometimes you don't really want what you think you want. And he talking a little smack. I seen your blog, Danny. I seen your blog. You was walking down the street with the headphones on. I see. What? Oh, okay. I got Twork 2-1 on that rooftop. People say, oh, Twork choke, Twork this, Twork that. Let me explain something to y'all about Twork. And I seen this, I don't know if it was in the comments or on Twitter, but somebody was saying that Twork's issues with like stopping, with crowd reaction, whatever, there is no crowd. So there is no, what? Y'all didn't get that? Or, that was crazy. There's none of that. It's just rapping. We're not going to pretend like Twork pen not crazy. We're not going to pretend like he hasn't rocked the volumes. Verb, we all know what happened over the body with the hoodie down. JC, somebody small and like, we just run it. We're not going to do that though. I got Twork 2-1. It's on you. Go ahead. Yeah, Sean had nothing to say.
I got the bar guide 2-1. Reason being, you know the vibes, Charlie. I don't deal with that choking nonsense. Y'all seen what happened at Genesis. Y'all see what's been going down in the streets. And listen,
it was a fake choke. That's something the old Twork would do.
It was a fake choke, but it was a whole lot of pauses and whatnot. I can't get down with that. The bar guy don't pause. Ain't no pauses. You know how he run through his rounds.
So you didn't see the franchise battle?
You know how he run through his rounds.
Let me pull up the screen.
I'm going to say right now, from listening to what Danny has been saying in certain interviews, okay? He's been making it very clear. Yes, he had those mess ups. But he said it plays fuck up too. You get what I mean? His thing is not a constant thing. He had something happen one year a few times. It hasn't been year after year. It hasn't been time after time.
Okay.
There are not multiple times where you can speak on it on multiple years. You get what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm going Danny 2-1. Right. Shout out to Twork. I would pray that Twork comes and gives his all. He's going to cuss me out when he sees this. Anwar's going to send him
you want to bet on this?
He's going to send him this clip right here and say, oh, Rita was talking shit.
Yo, I know
Twork going to hit me up and he going to cuss me the fuck out. But guess what? I got Danny 2-1 and I can't deal with that choking shit. I can't get down with that.
It's cool. Listen,
I can't get down with that.
We ordering a new camera. We could shoot your apology video on that, Joe. Man, that's gonna be crazy. We're gonna go to the Champion Studio, have Black get the perfect lighting and all. You can do your makeup.
All I got to say is Sterilized 2. They start June 8th, Monday.
That's a fact.
June 8th,
first drop.
They start dropping.
Where can they watch it at?
They can watch it on the URL TV app.
That's a fact.
Make sure you get that at URL.
That's the only place to see it.
The subscription is only $7.99. What are you waiting for?
Right.
What are you waiting for? This is what we getting. We getting so much content. Y'all are missing out. All y'all still waiting on YouTube. And don't get me wrong, we love caffeine. Caffeine is giving us so much content.
But you gotta have that.
But you gotta have the app to be able to see these battles. You gotta have the app to be able to see these. So please make sure you go and download that.
So we're gonna get into the other 3 battles. Stay tuned. The other 3 battles will be dropping that next. So if you aren't, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. You'll never miss a video. Just Anwar here.
It's Slim Rita, and we'll be right back.
Peace out.